Portugal star Cristiano Ronaldo was seen leaving the pitch in tears as his World Cup campaign came to an end in dramatic fashion. The five-time Ballon d'Or winner headed straight down the tunnel as the full-time whistle was blown, with Morocco winning 1-0 against Portugal. The 37-year-old had been dropped once again by manager Fernando Santos after missing their last 16 win over Switzerland. His replacement for that clash, Gonçalo Ramos, started ahead of Ronaldo once again after his hat-trick against the Swiss. The Portuguese superstar did not congratulate the Moroccan players after Youssef En-Nesyri's goal made the difference for the African nation. Morocco will now face either England or France in the semi-finals as their magical World Cup campaign continues. Ronaldo, who had started all three group matches in the tournament, scoring once, looked to have been thoroughly displeased when he was substituted in Portugal's 2-1 defeat by South Korea. Raising his finger to his lips, the player claimed it was a misunderstanding and that he was actually just directing his ire towards an opposition player, although many did not buy that reasoning and interpreted it to be towards his manager. "I didn't like it," said Santos pretty emphatically ahead of the Switzerland game, and subsequently left his captain on the bench. Was it because of his reaction to being substituted? It is not entirely clear, but that does seem to be a reasonable explanation. Alternatively, Santos may have just made the decision on purely footballing grounds, sensing what many pundits and fans thought all along, that Portugal would be more energetic, vibrant and team-oriented without their star man in the starting lineup. Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup dream is over, and he left the field in tears following Portugal's shock loss to Morocco. Portugal were hot favourites to advance to the semi-finals following their hugely impressive demolition of Switzerland. The win over the Swiss came with Ronaldo left on the bench after being dropped by coach Fernando Santos for his reaction to being substituted against South Korea. Ronaldo was named on the bench for the clash with Morocco, but was thrown in at the start of the second half, with the African side a goal to the good thanks to Youssef En-Nesyri's goal. The five-time Ballon d'Or winner became the joint most-capped player in men's international football when thrown on by Santos, but was unable to turn the tide in Portugal's favour, with his one chance of note well saved by Bono in the Morocco goal. As 10-man Morocco saw out the 8 minutes of injury time, a huge roar went around the Al Thummama Stadium as their fans celebrated wildly. In contrast, Ronaldo, in his 196th appearance for his country, was in floods of tears as the reality of him never being able to get his hands on the World Cup began to sink in.